Good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon, or whenever you're watching this. So I'm at Hillview, which is near Tewkesbury. I haven't been there for a long time, to be honest with you. I think the last time I fished here was in Steve Heath's Super Sixes matches. So they were both on the canals. I honestly can't remember the last time I fished the lakes. I'm guessing it was probably when we just come out of COVID, I reckon. I honestly can't. Yeah, well, it must be then. Anyway, waffling on. So this is a silvers match, drawn peg 17, which I felt was. I don't know the venue, but I felt that was a good peg because it's the middle of a lake. So I sort of feel with Ide, in my experience, and I haven't got vast experience in catching Ide, I always feel like middle of a lake for Ide is a good shout. And it seems to be like that with a lot of silvers, to be honest. I think like the corner pegs and stuff like that tend to be just full of carp. Not always, but generally speaking, if you're looking to catch silvers on a lot of lakes, then it tends to be better to pick the middle of a lake normally. So with Ide, they're quite greedy fish, so literally I've just got like 4 pints of maggots, and I've probably got maybe a pint and a half of casters. So the plan was to feed casters short, caught nothing, and then just feed maggots long, which was brilliant, to be fair. Started short, didn't catch nothing. The ADL next to me said that you probably won't catch nothing short, and he was dead right. And I just started loose feeding maggots with a catapult from the off. So within 5 minutes, I'm fishing long and started getting bites straight away. So happy days. So I was catching Ide and skimmers basically to begin with, and then the Ide just moved in, and that was it. Then it was like pretty much like lift off, to be honest. At one stage, I thought, gosh, I'm just going to run out of maggots because they are quite greedy fish, and I've like AD next to me. Don't mean to keep name dropping. Said that there's been 3 separate 100-pound weights of Ide caught on these lakes. So I think there's been 2 100-pound weights on this lake, and then a 100-pound weight of Ide on the other lake. So yeah, happy days. 17 fish in, flying little roach. So yeah, they weren't all Ide, and you know what I mean. So rigs wise, I just fished a 1mm Maver hybrid elastic through a top 2. I also had some short kits, which I also fished 1mm hybrid, and also a 1.5mm hollow. To be fair, the 1mm hybrid is much better for catching Ide and stuff because it's just so forgiving. You can set it a bit more springy, and obviously, ship back really fast, not fearing you're gonna bump them neither. So, but when you hook a carp or F1, they just take you all over the lake. But with puller kits, you do get them in, but obviously you put an immense strain on the 1mm elastic, ain't you? So you've got to be a little bit careful with that. Rigs, just fishing 012 to an 010 and a 20 F1 up. Real simple. Add an 18 as well. Probably an 18 was probably maybe a little bit better, just because a bit of a bigger up, and just missed less bites. So as you can see from the video, if you watched it, it was really good, like really good. A lot of people catching as well, so it wasn't just me that was catching, although there was only a few favourable areas. Jason Crump opposite me to the right, apparently someone had £90 of hide off that peg, and I thought maybe that wouldn't be great because it's a bit too far in the corner. But so what I said earlier was saying about, oh, make sure you're in the middle of a lake, which I still would go with that, but it just shows that, you know, there was hide everywhere. Martin Rayner as well, he drew like to the left of me, top end, maybe a little bit in the corner, and he's come second in the match with £68 of hide. So, you know, there's obviously an awful lot of hide here. Keith, the owner, said that they put £20,000 worth of hide in here, as in money wise. So, wow, that's quite an investment, isn't it, of fish, to be fair. And they're good size. They're probably averaging sort of 10 ounce to a pound. I understand there's been a few bigger ones. I think there's been a couple of 3-pounders caught, but there are so many F1s, so a lot of people suffered from hooking F1s and a few carp as well, so myself included. And what I can't get over is when I fish carp matches, if I fish this light with this light elastic, I always get broke. But yet these silver matches, it's insane. You seem to be able to land stupidly big fish and play them stupid like this, and yet they don't come off, because normally that would come off in a normal match, wouldn't it, and hang all over your whole tip. So yeah, it was a really good day. When the light sort of dropped a little bit, because obviously you can tell the video's got a bit darker, the F1s and carp were just ravenous, to be honest. I don't know how many I had. It wasn't loads, you know, pulled out of a few, but I reckon, honestly, probably had £30 of F1s and carp, and obviously could have had more. You've had to come off it. Like a few lads said the same, that I've gone shallow. I would show you the video, but shows my settings was wrong. The sun come out, which is insane. So white balance and ISO was too high, and therefore it was horrific. So I don't even want to show you that footage, to be honest with you. But the joys of having a camera behind you and you're not like supervising it. But yeah, it was a decent day, and I feel I'm just rabbling on.
Yeah, yesterday was weird though, loads of fish. Really hard yesterday.
I've had a lovely day. Caught loads of fish, loads of bites. F1s were a little bit challenging at times, but ended up with £75 for a cheeky little win.